You're now tuned in to the Lady Charmaine live show, and I'm your host, Lady Charmaine. And as always, we got another great interview for you today. So, okay, tell me, what do you get when you have an actress that started with Marla Gibbs in 227 and then went on to be the best friend to Janet Jackson and then also the love interest to Jamie Foxx? I tell you who it is coming up right after this. My guest today is an award-winning actress and director in her own right. She's also starred in television shows 227, Boys in the Hood, Friday, Poetic Justice, Jerry Maguire, Enemy of the State, Ray, Leftovers, The Big Bang Theory, Boondocks, This Christmas, Southland, American Crime, 7 Seconds, and the list goes on. So you get the picture. Well, my guest today is here today to talk about her new movie entitled If Beale Street Could Talk. Help me welcome to the Lady Charmaine live show, Miss Regina King. Welcome to the show.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
You are so welcome. Thank you for coming on just in time for Christmas. You got all your Christmas shopping done?
What's done is done.
I know that's right. And I am done. As of today, I'm officially done with my Christmas shopping. Well, you know, Regina, I wanted to tell you that you are literally one of my favorite actresses. And you remind me of Angela Bassett. It's like when I see you and Angela Bassett in a movie or a TV show, I immediately say, oh, that's going to be good. You literally have that effect when I watch. Yeah, I'm saying when I see a movie or a TV show. And it's like you have that. Growing up as a little girl, was acting something that was always on your radar, or did you just happen just to fall into acting?
I guess kind of happened to fall into it, but just the arts was always on my radar. My mom was a person that really, she operated almost like, you know, in Los Angeles, while there is a big arts community, it's not as accessible, I think, as it is in like a city like New York. So my mother always went out of her way to bring us to those experiences. So we done everything from, you know, tap classes to acting classes. And that was, the acting classes were the one thing that I didn't want to stop doing after, you know, I wanted to sign up again. So I would say it found me in that regard, but I was still just, you know, it was a hobby. You know, I wanted to be a dentist, and
really,
it wasn't until I was in college it wasn't until I was in college did I decide that I wanted to be I wanted acting to be my career.
Because you have so much depth to you. When I watch your shows, like from 7 Seconds to American Crime, I mean, your list literally goes on. And you have so much depth to you that you really can't be typecast because you can play almost any role. When I think of you in Ray, and, you know, and it's like you just continue to grow and evolve as an actress. Do you continue to study and take acting classes, or do you just talk to friends, or is there somebody that you admire that you kind of pattern yourself after? Where does that come from?
You know, yeah, as an actor, just any role that I play, I do find inspiration, whether it's something, usually it's someone that I'm kind of modeling, the spirit of that character, behind. So, you know, there's inspiration in everything. And I also feel like as I grow as a human being, I'm continually growing as an actress, and those two, you know, it's they're working together.
Well, you are in a brand new movie called If Beale Street Could Talk. Tell us about the film. I want to know about your role, and why did you decide to take on this role?
Oh gosh. I mean, you get an email that says Barry Jenkins is doing his next film and it's going to be a James Baldwin book adaptation. You can just stop reading right there.
Okay.
It's like,
I'm good.
Okay. Tell me what I need to do. So that was the attraction. I mean, you just feel like that's going to be a win-win. I couldn't see that not being something beautiful. And in all honesty, it was even beyond what I imagined when I saw the film. I don't really like to watch myself in things, but the producers were like, no, you have to see this film. You have to see this film. So at TIFF, I stayed for the airing. It was the world premiere of the film, if you will, and watched it, and I was just blown away. In the first 5 minutes, I felt myself getting emotional. Just the images and the way the camera lands on Kiki Lane's face that plays Tish, and the love in her eyes, and then the camera turns and then you see the love in Fonny's eyes, that's played by Stefan James, and I immediately kind of was filled with emotion because I thought, have I seen this? Have I seen us like this? I've seen us like this in real life. But have I seen this on screen, on TV? And I couldn't find in my mind, in my memory, where I had seen us be painted in a way that that represents what I feel in my heart, the love and support that I've received all my life is the reason why I'm able to be here on the phone with you right now. And the love that these two have for each other and the love that their family has for them is the reason why you have hope that they're going to survive what they're up against.
Wow. And just even hearing you explain it, it's almost as if you can't even find the words to describe this love affair that these two people have. Just even hearing it, you could tell that the film literally had an impact on you. But
you feel it. You know it. You know the love. They're the center of this love story. There are love stories going around them throughout the film. So you see the love between a father and a daughter. You don't get to see a father loving on his daughters the way you see it in the film. You may see it or still experience it in your real life, but we don't get to see it. The way two men are friends, are going through this together, and the love and support they have for each other to get through what they're trying to get through. It's the reason why Black people have survived Black Americans have survived all what we've survived. That love, you see that in this film. That's the reason why we have the successes that we've had, even though we still have foots in our necks. We still find a way to laugh. We still find a way to dance.
Absolutely. And Regina, before I go, I do have one more question for you. And this is a question because we know that the Me Too movement in Hollywood has literally set a course and set things on fire. And it has literally opened up doors, and we saw head rolls. What would be the advice that you would give a young up-and-coming actress? What advice would you give her if she found herself in a particular situation, and is systems being put in place so young actresses wouldn't have to face these issues anymore?
Well, I mean, the beautiful thing is that this, when I was coming up, that this did not exist. But I would encourage her to use her voice, because even with the Me Too movement, you don't see or hear from us as much as white actresses. And I think a lot of that is because history has just been set that way. That's what has happened. But here we are at a place where we can speak up, and when we do have a space or a platform too. And I think we've become so accustomed, because history has silenced us for so long and has said, no, you can't speak. No, this doesn't have anything to do with you, that we've become conditioned to not speak. And so I would say to utilize this platform to become part of the conversation, but also to create your own platform.
Good. Thank you so much, Regina. And I want to remind the audience to make sure that you go and check out If Beale Street Could Talk, starring Miss Regina King, also Mr. Stephan James. Again, Regina, it was a pleasure having you on the show, and I look forward to having you back.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Merry Christmas to you. Bye-bye. And make sure you go and check out If Beale Street Could Talk, starring Miss Regina King and also Mr. Stephan James. It's going to be in theaters real soon. Also, the Lady Charmaine live show is sponsored by, and I just absolutely love this. I want to make sure that you guys go and check out the Wealth Empowerment Summit. It's going to be with key speaker, 5-time New York best-selling author Miss Lisa Nichols, and it's hosted by best-selling author and CEO Miss Constance Carter. This is an event that you do not want to miss. They have great breakout sessions, multi-unit investment strategies. So if you're looking at owning multi-units, they're going to give you some investment strategies, also how to flip this stock, and also build credit to build wealth. Also, cannabis investments and more. These are going to be some great classes. It is going to be held on Saturday, February the 2nd. It's going to be from 10 to 3 p.m. at the University Waterfront Hotel in Stockton, California. Now, for general admission tickets and VIP seating, just go to catalystcommunityconnections.org. Again, that's catalystcommunityconnections.org, and get your tickets today. Again, this is an event that you don't want to miss. And I want to say again, thank you to my special guest, Miss Regina King. Make sure you go out and check out If Beale Street Could Talk in theaters now. Bye-bye.